Hello. Welcome back to a stream. I need to fix a typo in my title. I didn't hit the shift key. Anyway, yes, welcome to more streams with Bear. I'm streaming Skyfactory again, which I don't think I have since before I moved. So let's see like how things were looking over there. Because I can't remember. I for some reason have some spices on my desk. I don't remember why. Let me do that on full cam, open my camera. Even though I'm still on here, I can go into full cam. Hello, I don't have lights. Now I have lights. Hello. Let me fiddle with that. There we go. It is me. Hello. You can't really see, but I have like starlights on that side. There's a window there. I have starlights on this window, and they've fallen down twice already. Because I think it's even at least twice. Because one of the things I used to hold them up is for some reason not sticking. So they kind of just fall down sometimes, which is really loud. Because the thing is, I got these, and my original thought was, I'll just like I have this. It's like very strong tape, and I thought, I could just like use that and like hang it up that way. Turns out, there's like there's strings, and then on each end of the strings there's like a little plastic thingy. Which looks like it can also be like used to like put into like a curtain like thingy, but they don't work for the ones that I have. So I had to somehow glue it to just the window frame. So I tried to do that, and that did not work because the things are like they're not completely flat. They're like slightly rounded, so it wouldn't stick well. So I went out. And bought some like sticky, not coat hangers, but like hangers in general. And those stick, and they're supposed to hold up to 1 kilo. But what I didn't like, there's some things on my. What I didn't realize when I bought these is that they're like slightly too big to put through the hole that's at the top of these. So what I had to do was I had some leftover hooks for my shower curtain. So the thing how these now hold up is there is a plastic hanger taped to the window frame. Then there's a coat hanger, not a coat hanger, like a hanger for the shower curtain. And then through that shower curtain is the actual lights. That is how this functions. I also got these lights, which were a lot easier because I just could put some like tack needles, like not nails, like the things you also use for like corkboard. Those things I could just put that into like the wooden stripe. This wooden stripe there. And this is how those work. They're a bit too bright to really tell the shape, but they're like kind of like slightly like bursty. Yes, it's like woo. Has Minecraft loaded? It did. Let me go to Minecraft window. I need to change this to Minecraft. This one. Then I can go here. I just realized how dirty this straw is. I watched a fire map for this multi-animator project. No, is it? It's like okay, what's this? That's green slimy dirt. I need to like look where I was. Okay, let me look in at my advancements. I did almost everything here. I just need to get a diamond. I have jungle wood and acacia. I have my water source here. I have this quasar. I have this luminous crafting table, which I use for something which I can't remember. I have a lot of cobblestone. Okay, I'm not gonna run out of cobblestone anytime soon. I also know that I have a lot of wood. I do. I might, I'm gonna take this out there and part of it in there, and then do this, break this, break this, put both the half chest away to make a full chest. Wait. Pick those up, please. Let me grab some of this coal again. Where did my furnace go? Chest. Oh, I can't place a chest there. No. That's so annoying. I could put a chest up there. Then I just put all the wood in there. Okay, great. I can stack chest slabs under there. There should be, there's some there. There aren't any else on there, no. There's some chickens. There are 2 cows, okay. You need wheat. Let me grab some wheat. Mature. Mature. Hello. 1 wheat for you and 1 wheat for you. Yippee! Make more. Phew. An egg. Oh wait, I could... Can a chicken be born from this? I think. Not from this one though. Let me sleep. Good morning. Notification sounds I don't need. What's this? What's new? Back report. Okay. Back to advancement. I got the same notification here. That's really annoying. Please close. Okay, I have everything here besides the diamond. Age of enhancement, farming, power, storage, exploration. Okay, I think I want to do farming for now. Upgrade to a hopping plant. Okay, no. Place the ally tank between the two or more Place the ally tank between two or more Tinker's complement melters and on top of a heater. It will combine valid liquids to create a liquid alloy. Okay. Craft and eat. How do you say this word? Oh. Yeah, I know my own shit rules. Syletic? Heart container? Craft a wielding gadget to chunk load of 5x5 chunk area. Okay, I don't need that because I don't have a 5x5 chunk. Craft and eat in inventory storage. Craft and eat. Inventory upgrade. Oh, that's a lot of things. Okay, it's a crafting station there, and that's just the. Okay. Let's just go here. Craft a nuclear energy upgrade to grease energy usage. Combine a shovel, pickaxe. I don't have a shovel. I will have in a minute. Shovel. How do I craft this? Wait, do I need to... Did I grab the cobblestone? I did. Nope. Okay, how do I craft this paxel you're speaking of? Ah, I see. Nope, not that way. Not that way. Not that way. Does it need to be fresh? Okay, more sticks. Now it works. Hey. Oh, that's a water bucket. This thing. It's nearly full. Do-do. Okay. I have a paxel. Craft a tinker's tool or weapon and add a modifier. What? Okay. Pickaxe hat. That's not how you spell that. Okay, I need a head first. Can it be any? I think? Question mark? This is a fun cycle. Oh, I need molten clay, which I get by smelting clay. Who would have thought that? Do I have clay? That's the wrong chest, I think. Gravel. 5 of these. I still remember things. But I don't remember where I put my furnace, apparently. Furnace? This is definitely a furnace, yes. Clay. Pickaxe head. Yeah. Okay, it's smelting. It should be done. It is done. Don't I have like a pattern piece somewhere? Pattern. Wood and sticks, okay. I have both of those things. Now I have blank patterns. These are all from Tinker's Construct. Nope. Don't mind if I do for a moment. And close. I think. Okay, I need to rework that. Add mod now, okay. Tinker's Construct. Oh, that's a lot of things. Do I have like a pattern table or something like that? Question mark? Milk. Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. Well, hello, Ice. Welcome, Raiders. I'm currently trying really hard to figure out how pattern works. Oh, thank you. Is there like a station to do this? I have these blank pattern pieces. If I put in a pickaxe... Where did my pickaxe go? I also like that. Okay, no, it doesn't work like that, apparently. It's a really good musical. I say not having listened to the entire thing. Okay. I don't... How do these pattern pieces work? Yeah! Got snatched by Nightbot. Oh, my tea is done. Oop. I have a little table down there which you can't see. Okay, let's worry about that later for a moment. I'm still on the question of how to diamond works. I knew it, and then I didn't play for 2 months, and now I don't. Grindstone? No. Oh no, I didn't mean to go there. Smelter, that's great. How do I get that? Okay, go back. Grindstone. Bucket of diamond, crushed diamond. I get from diamonds, who would have thought that? I didn't mean to send you... Well, sorry for the timeout. Hold on, let me fix that. I need to change some of my settings. Mod. No, unmod. That's the wrong button I just pressed. Well, sorry about that. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Sorry for sending you to the Shadow Realm for 600 seconds. I'm not used to there being more than like one person on my stream. And I put these settings in, and apparently they do actually do things. Who would have thought that? I should probably rework those in the future. Don't I? Oop. I completely lost track. Let me go back here. Let me look at saplings. What can I do? I still want the emerald sapling. I remember that. Emerald sapling. I need nickel, tin. I have the green slime, I think. That should be in this one if I do. Check that. Oops, that's not how you spell green. Green slime. Dirt. Green slime crystal. Yep. How do I get this? 4 slime bolts, sand, and dirt. Okay. Okay, let me sleep again. Thank you. Thank you for the raid as well, Iris. Okay, do I have dirt or sand? I have enough to make dirt and sand. Okay, can I put these pattern pieces away? I don't need them right now. Boop, 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 boop. Dirt. sand. I have one slime ball apparently. I could put. If I break this. Okay, it does drop us that. That's great. Wait, don't I have that box? I do. I can put that back. 4 slime balls. Slime, sand, that. Then I put this. Okay, yeah, I did put it in the furnace. I put it in the furnace. I have these seeds. Oh. Replant. Replant. Put the rest of this away. I have some cucumbers. Is my hanger looking? Okay, I'm just 1 down. I still to this day have no idea why my hunger bar is so low resolution for some reason. Like everything else is perfectly normal, crispy fine. But like my XP bar and my hearts and my hunger are just like, yep, we are running on like 16 pixels. That's great, love that. Okay, I have the crystal, what else did I need? Oh, wrong thing. Emerald. Sapling, nickel, and tin. Oh, diamond sapling, great. How do I make that? Do I have a diamond sapling? I don't. Okay, do I have nickel is the other question. I do. What was it? Nickel resin. Do I have tin? Should be... I do have a diamond sapling, by the way. Do I have tin anywhere? I do. 2 tin, that, and what was the other one? Didn't I check that? Nickel, I think it was. Diamond, that one, this one. Yep, this makes an emerald sapling. Great. Plant that. That's petrified, gravel, clay, bone. Okay, I have a lot of these. Let me just craft these into as much iron things as I can for now. Oh, don't do that, please. Oh, I have just enough for exactly a full sack if the acorns also work themselves out, which I don't think they will. Yep, they won't. But that's fine. Chuck all of those into the furnace. Where did I put? Where do I have my iron chest? Here. That. This is some wood, which can go. This chest is full. It can go in there. There we go. Oh. There we go. Okay, emerald is there. I think I've already had like emerald things before, but they despawned, question mark? I didn't get saplings back? I don't know, honestly. Okay, back to saplings looking. Sapling, okay, sapling. Okay. Ooh. No, focus. Lead. Okay, I don't think I have... No, I do actually. Do I? Let me check. I have nickel, emerald in this chest. I have redstone, gold, donuts, silver, diamond, bacon. These are normal saplings. I have lead, okay. I don't have copper, which I make with molten copper into spruce. And how do I get copper? Well, how do I get, specifically, how do I get the copper, like, amber is what I need. We'll get there eventually. Copper amber. It's rats. How do I get? How do I get red sand? Oh, red dyed water. Okay. Don't I have some bottles? I do. Poppy. Some red dye. Put that in there. I have 1 sand. Huh? Red dyed water. 1 bottle. Sand. Is it because this is not sand, but instead something else? Is that what you're telling me? It's probably that. Let's be honest with ourselves, it's probably that. Sand. Now I have red sand. For copper, I was looking. Copper, amber. Petrified, clay, and sand. Okay. 4 petrified, 2 clay, and sand. 2 clay, 2 sand. Okay. And 4 petrified 1. That, the corners. Oh. And then we get copper amber. Yay! Okay, problem. I have that in there. Which I don't know how to get rid of for now. Which is kind of not the greatest. Let's have some tea while I ponder my problem. What can I do? What can I make with molten... What do I have in there? Clay right now. Clay. Clay barrel. Black clay. Nope. Okay. And that's gonna keep me there. Like to find a place in the brass. Something make the cut. That's okay. I don't know how to do that for now. How do I get rid of this? 1 block. That's great. That's still happily churning away there. Oh, let me collect all of this so it doesn't despawn. Eat. Okay. That's not great. Okay, I kind of need to get rid of that, but I don't know how is the issue. I wish I could just like sponge up the clay in there. Oh, what back up? Okay. I could maybe make just some new ones of that. So I have like 2 stations of this, so I can have this and then have another one. I also still very much need to like build a base. Okay, Oh gosh. my lights. one of the the things in my lights just came loose. It's not the side I just fixed. It's the other side this time. It's fine. No, I'm slightly shaky. Where was I? I completely lost track now. In my head I was going to plant clay, I think. What was it? Clay, I have some gold. That's donut. Okay, let me plant gold because I know I need that for casts eventually. Okay, that's all. That's churning away over there. Back to here for a moment. Okay, age of farming. These are all the soul. Craft any Tinker's construct mattock to help with farming. Okay, what's a mattock, first of all? And second of all, okay, let's do that, if I can. Mattock. Is it that one? Okay, close that. Open that. Tinker's construct mattock to help with farming. Okay, it was. Okay, let's do that again. Tinker's construct. Okay. Apparently not then. Okay, osmium, netherrack, copper, glowstone, cookie, quartz. Okay, let's look at netherrack and quartz. Also step down from that. Netherrack sapling. It's diamond, gold, and netherrack, which, how do I get that? How do I get magma blocks? With magma cream, that's great. Mechanical drying bin. Okay, 2 obsidian, a drying bin. Which is black. Any block. Okay, how do I get black dye though? Okay, I can use pulverized charcoal. I have that, I think. Pulverized charcoal. Crusher. Okay, I think I was able to just put that in. Can I? Let me try. Boop-ba-doo. Did I get anything out of that? Or did I just lose my thing? I think I literally just lost my charcoal. Nope, there's my charcoal again. Oh, I can put coal in there though, apparently. Do I have coal though? I don't think I do. I should have some coal sapling. Oh, I do have pulverized coal. What else did I need? 2 iron ingots. Oh. Pick those up, please. 2 iron ingots, the rest can go in here. Oh, I should have saved that. How did I get there? Oh, it was through netherrack. So I can search for magma block. Magma block, mechanical drying bin, okay. It was this one. Obsidian, drying bin. Okay, for this one, okay. 5 logs, black, 2 iron. 5 logs. 3 there. And then I have a drying bin. Basin, not bin. I don't know why I keep saying bin. Let's put that here for now. So, actually, never mind. I'm gonna put it. I don't have space in this chest, so it's just gonna stay there. Okay, I'll just wait until all these are grown. What was? That's the wrong thing. What was the other things? Okay, I needed 2 obsidian. I can get that quite easily. Energy battery. How do I get those? Mineral and redstone block, okay. Block of crystallized mineral. That's shards. I don't have a lot of those. You can do that, which is great. I can put into a mechanical squeezer. Okay, can I just also put that in a normal squeezer? I can try that. The answer is I can't, sadly. Oh wait, okay, how do I get that? Oh. Can I pick it up with a bucket? Nope, I can put the bucket in there though. Okay, pick up some water again. I don't know why I'm keeping this wood. Okay. I think I just need to grow those. I can also look into how to get those. Do you mind? Do you mind? Oh. I don't know why my mouth sensitivity feels weird. I think it's just because my mouth is kind of like not the greatest anymore. Like the thing is, it used to be like I like this mouse. It's not a bad mouse. It's like it's this thing. It's a cableless mouse, so it has like connection issues sometimes, which are annoying. And I can blame those always when something goes wrong in my Just like I can blame this bad dorm Wi-Fi for any like connection issues. Like stuttery things. Yes. That is an English sentence. That explains it well there. You are so wise with your English, Bear. I was doing sports. I signed up for like 2 different sport things, and I have so far. This is today was the first time I showed up for either of them because I was sick 1 week, so I missed both, and one and the other week, I just slept through both of them. They're on different days. I just somehow managed to end up sleeping through both of them, unfortunately. What I was doing today was vertical silks, which is something really fun. It's definitely something more like not a lot of people like really have heard about. It's like you have these like it's like technically just one big long like strip of silk, like kind of stretchy material, and it's like divided in the middle and then hung up with like a hook of some kind. And with that you do like acrobatic tricks. It's honestly a bit like it's a lot of like more like gymnastic sports. It's exhausting in ways that in different ways to some other things, if that makes sense. It's like you notice suddenly that it's just words. I don't have them. Like the best I could describe it, I was exhausted, but I wasn't out of breath. That like, I was trying to like do like a trick I've been doing for years, like near the end, and I just couldn't. I'd been climbing up and down this thing for like an hour or something before. Yeah, that was not happening. Whoa! I didn't know sugar could grow tall in this. I was like, oh yeah, it's at 3. There's really no don't grow higher. Oh, I love when I'm inside of logs. Old Minecraft versions are definitely not strange at all. I have grown fond of this version just because of this exact thing, but I'm also like, it has its quirks. The thing that annoys me the most is that dang chest thing. Where am I? I can't see through these leaves because I need to put it on like fast graphics because otherwise my computer dies. Okay, let me get out of here. Oh, collect all of this. Please don't fall off the edge. That would be amazing. Okay, carefully approach and punch like this. Ah, there's. I for some reason thought there was some more dirt. Sugarcane. I think I'll collect sugarcane in here as well. I do. Nice. Do I collect gold in here? I don't think I do, is the thing. I really don't. I was right in my thought. Oh, it's still not resin. I just switched it. Oh, econs. This Paxel's about to break. I know it's like it saves space in my inventory, but right now it's just also resource consuming, so I'm just gonna go back to an axe after this. I mostly did it for the advancement. Whoa. There was tree everywhere. I think I lost complete track of my story. Well, not story. Hi, Pisco! Glad to see you. Oh, that reminds me. I can also give you VIP in chat. I have that ability. I have I have had. It's been there since 50 followers, essentially. English grammar is hard. But I forgot to give you. There was some people here today, Pusker. Is that all trees? It is, okay. Oh, wrong chest. It's this one. Let me grab these donuts. Boop, boop. What was I doing? Yeah! I'm slowly getting better as a streaming thing. I figured out today, while people were in my chat, that I need to slightly change my nightbot settings. Because currently they're very strict. The thing is, like, I can't really, like, test that without, like, there being people to test it with. So I just live and learn. I've had to change some other settings before when my friend Lee got caught up in a filter for, like, queer discrimination from Twitch, because I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna put this quite high. And then they typed a message and it got caught. Well, just be like, we were just having like a conversations about queer topics. I was like, yeah, that's not what I wanted. That is the exact opposite, actually. I want to be able to have open conversations about queer topics. You can be the you can be the tester. Great. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I was looking for things. Oh yeah, I want to. I have one mithril sapling. Amazing. Surely this will get me far. Surely this will make a lot of the crystal things I need. I need 4 blocks. I don't even have enough for one, and then I also need crystals as well. I could also like look into how to make the mechanical press. That could be helpful, actually, looking back now. I will do that after I've chopped this tree. And boop, boop, up I go. This blue is really pretty, by the way. I like this wood. The house I will build eventually. I've just been saying I'm gonna build a house since I started this world, which was how long have I been in here? 68 days I've been here. But in real world time, that's been a lot more. I just realized, like, I've been in here for 68 days now. And that's been, like, quite a bit. Yeah, this is 1.12. It has fun quirks such as I can't put chests next to one another. Which is why there's these things in between and why these chests are ordered like that. Honestly, there's probably more quirks, but this chest thing annoys me so much. It makes it so unbelievably hard to order things. I can like compact stuff, I think. Craft a simple storage network. What now? A simple storage network request block to facilitate your processing task. Craft barrels, drum storage, and more times 64 upgrade. Upgrade. This thing. It's the planks, a chest, and the pressure plate. Oh, that's not hard. Is it specifically jungle or is it any? I think it's any. Yeah, Discord ping. I have immediately forgotten what I needed. I think it was 2 chests. Let me mark that. It is 2 chests. So I need 16. Then I need 2 for a pressure plate. And another 6, just like that. Pressure plate. 2 chests. Pressure plate. I did it. What do I do with it now? I don't know. Can I stack chests on top of each other at least? We will see. Oh no, I need a chest. I can. Okay, that goes in there. More things. Give me all of it. Okay. More Discord pings. I love it. What do I do with these, by the way? Tasty and illuminating. Okay, I can eat them apparently, and apparently those illuminate. Oh, mineral chunk. This one. How do I craft this? Save that. I can unsave that. I can unsave that. Oh, it needs a diamond. That's why I haven't crafted it yet. And also more of these. Yay. The problem with a diamond is that I currently don't have any way to get the... Oh wait, how to make an emerald? Side quest. How does one make an emerald? Emerald. Yeah, that's great, but how do I make that? Packager, casting, molten emerald into just... Okay, okay, that... Is scuffed tea drinking. I drink everything with a straw now. Because otherwise it's complicated. Okay. Side quest. What do you trade as well, by the way? Parrot, ocelots, mushroom, donkey, horse, llama, cow, chicken, polar bear, rabbit, wolf, oh, villager. You want 64 raw core. I have 20. Oh, I can feed my cows. Make more. You as well. Ah. egg. Composters aren't a thing, I think. Well, there is, but not the one I need. Okay, so I'll just throw all that into here. That's rice, that's corn. There we go. Then I can also put all of this away. Oh. There are apparently some logs on here still. Because it's not the cane. Yeah, I have to bring that PNG back. Yeah! I can't also just like, this camera has like a thing, I can close it. But for now I can live with straws. I have this neat glass straw for tea. Ah! Okay, where are you? Is there still another log in here? I don't think so, and I think now it's just slowly decaying. Here's a log though. Ah! You know, I chose this. Not realizing that I also hate building over the void. Well, I don't hate it, because I haven't really built so far. I have some platforms, but it's kind of rough out here, let's call it that. Also, the builder part of me despises this cobblestone and oak boards everywhere. That's not what I want to put in there. That's not the right chest. That's also not the right chest. There it is. Those sure are textures. There's at least like some, like... Oh, my paxel is broken. Okay, let's put it there. No, not the pickaxe. I need that. However, this pack, nicely enough, has... Let me show you. Let me grab a block. Let me grab some cobblestone and grab this thing. Now I can put this in there and then I have all these fun blocks. Look at it. I can get things! Can I also put this in there? I can't. Can I put oak planks in there? Yeah, I can. Look! So many options. When I, like... Just is like, I have options to build, despite, like, not having that much... it doesn't look like that much, it's what I'm trying to say, and failing at. Like there's also like the chiseled block, I think, which is a more like modern version of this like having different versions. And there's like a lot of versions in that one. It's like honestly slightly overwhelming. I added it to like a mod pack for fun once, and I was just like, what do I do with all these? It was, however, I will say it was really nice to have like to be able to like add blocks together, which I normally like wouldn't like. I could, but it's not that like amazing. This is the stumpiest mineral tree I have seen in my life. You are an embarrassment. I don't even need the logs, I just need the leaves. So it's kind of fine actually. But it's still like, why are you so short? I am height shaming this tree. Be taller. You are literally a tree. Why don't you just grow taller? Okay, now you can grow as well, surely, right? You did. Do-do-do-do. Chopping trees with a stone axe. I should invest in like, I have like some iron now, but for now it's still like something that's slightly annoying to get because I still need to plant all the trees, and I literally have like a one block cobblestone farm. I don't know if you've seen that. Hold on, let me show you my 1 block cobblestone farm. It's this thing! And like, it filled up this entire chest, and now it doesn't produce anything currently, because the chest is full. But, like, this is just like the first version of this, by the way. Berries, let me keep those. There's so many berries, apparently. Why are you there? Let me skip that. I'm so annoyed I can't, like, I have a good few songs by now that I've added to like my playlist that I like to listen to, but I can't listen to any of them on stream. Did you get modded in chat? Oops. Hold on. Live things. Community. Verwaltung. Hinzufügen. That's not how you spell that. Look at you now, type another. Oh. You gotta get a thing now. I did it now because otherwise I'll forget. Oh, please don't. You are one of 3 people who has this role. Which are you, Lee, who is also like an IRL friend, and my mom. Mother Bear has also the VIP role, but she doesn't. She knows I stream, but she doesn't. I don't think she's ever typed a message in chat. What am I doing here? Fixing my pickaxe. That's what I'm doing here. Cobblestone. Wait, I need sticks first. Stone axe. combine these. Put that there. Okay, let me sleep. Now all your messages, by the way, when I see them in my version, have a pink border around them. Is it? Is it? I don't think it is. It's like the same color as the icon, but it's kind of funny. Because currently you're the only person talking. So it's just like, look! Twitch is like, look, someone who you have given a role to is talking in your chat. I'm like, yeah! They're the only person talking, Twitch! I know! I keep opening chat. I'm out of hunger. I was like, why am I so slow? Yeah, because I didn't eat. Did you know that one of your VIPs is talking in chat? Twitch says to streamer. Streamer says, yes, I knew. Nobody else has been talking. In this song, like, I keep forgetting, I need to, for what purposes? This song is called Loose Cannon by Set It Off. There's a specific line, which was part of the reason, the main reason, actually, why it went up so high in my honor, like, list, Wrapped last year. It's this one, it's New Eyes, I Don't Recognize Me. And everything that comes after, because I was listening to like the Magnus archives last year, and there's one character in it, and I was like, ooh, this fits you so well. I'm currently being vague on purpose in case someone wants to like listen to Magnus archives unspoiled. If you know, that line is so good for that specific character. Can like barely reach. I am impressed by how far my little character can reach. I must be a great swimmer. My arms are like kilometers long. I suppose it is also a great swimmer. Given in theory, if there was any ocean here, I could I could swim that entire ocean. The character stamina instead of brain, those characters so strong. Yep, it sure is. I have been watching Outsiders SMP, which is a really cool SMP. It's finished by now. And I watched like a long compilation of it, long being over 21 hours, like nearly 22 hours. And I finished it like 2 days ago, and since it has been on the brain. It's an SMP I had been aware of before, but I had never quite watched the full thing. So I thought, like, when I moved, eventually I was like, I can like watch this now. And then, like, through some days and a week of being sick, eventually I got it done. I was like, you can't see my full. Thank you, Windows security. I was like, this sure happened. Let me put away my chisel. Okay, this chest is now full. Let me put it in there. Why are you going in there? Close your eyes. I think this song, Emperor's New Clothes, banger song. Can never think of anything else but Bill Cipher when I listen to it. Which is how I found it in the first place. I was watching like a Gravity Falls character theme songs video. Gosh, like character. Oh my, it's warm. Character theme song videos by absolute beloveds. Like, up until a certain point, nearly all of my playlist was just songs I had from like character and ship and like group theme song videos. Mostly, and by mostly I say basically only, Hetalia. Like, I was watching so many of these. They're honestly great. Like, I'm kind of sad they apparently like aren't really a thing anymore. I want to be the revolution that makes these popular again. They're just, excuse me, they're just so fun. Okay. I can just save this actually as well. Okay, 2 blocks. And I need a block of redstone. Can I make a redstone block, by the way? I do have... Okay, I also have gold rose. I believe. I was so tempted to like do one before for an SMP I was watching. In my head, I was really wanted to make like with like the most like 2012 like songs imaginable, like just a general more like early 2010s. I don't think I can make a redstone block, you know. How do I even make a redstone? Well, how do I get redstone? Redstone. With a redstone block. We don't say. These okay. Squeezer, mechanical squeezer. Can I make that? Well, I can apparently. I can make it with 9 acorns. I don't have 9 acorns. Hopefully I will in a few moments. In general, I will say there's a specific like charm to like more older fandoms, I suppose. For me, like I got into Italia, which is an anime, by the way. It's one of the few like anime fandoms I've been a part of, and boy oh boy, that Italia hyperfixation sure hit strong, and then spawned new ones. It introduced me to just so many sides and concepts. It's also the reason why I bothered learning English, really. Like, I was learning English in school before, but I didn't have a passion for it. Like, I had no real reason to learn it, and my grades were like 2 or 3, which is like about like a B or C. Something. Well, they were good, but I was still doing like better in other classes. And then I was reading fanfics, and I was reading Hetalia fanfics, and I was reading a fic which was a translation of an English fic. And the person who was translating it eventually stopped translating, but like was like, hey, if you still want to like read this fic, the English version of it, like you can find it here. And I was like really liking this fic. So I was like, okay, I'm in 8th grade. My English isn't really good at this point. My English isn't really good at the moment, but I kind of really want to see how this fic ends. So I switched the website because I was like, the fic I was reading at, the German version, was hosted on fanfiction.de, which is like the like German domain and the end for like any German domain ever. And the other fic, the original fic was hosted on fanfiction.net, which is also how I found fanfiction.net. So I got there and I was reading it and I had so many words. I just had to pluck through Google Translate because I did not know what they meant. But I pushed through and I finished the fic. And then I realized, oh, there are so many fics I can read in English. Oh me, oh my. Was anyone going to tell me that that there are more fan fictions in English? So yeah, despite that, the thing is, Hetalia is both like one of those fandoms like Undertale or something, which the internet was like, yeah, that's cringe. And on the other hand, it's also like not that great of a source material, let's be honest. Fanfiction.net did not have an integrator translator. This was apparently before those times, or before the times where I knew it. I manually like copy and pasted sentences or words I didn't know into Google Translate. Do you have enough acorns now? I think I might have. Just a hunch though. Redstone block, yeah. There are like some fanfictions which I think all written by the same author, and they have been like, some parts of these have ingrained themselves into my mind, but the thing is, these fics were written in Russian. I do not speak Russian. So what I did was I copy and pasted the entire fic and just ran it through Google Translate in order to read it. Even though it's just like Google translated words, those Google translated words sure stuck with me. The reason why I was reading in Russian in the first place was just because, like, it was something that there wasn't really a lot of other things for. That's all away. Switch that. I have so much mineral wood now. I don't know what to do with all of this, actually, to be honest. I could probably use it as, like... What's this? Okay. The thing is, like... I don't want to say what fandom it was for. I can DM you after stream. This was like, let me think. Oh. I can DM you if you're curious. I must have done that like 2018, I think. I think it was like 2018, something like that. It was early ages. Was it 2018? No, it can't be. It was 2019. Something like, I don't know. My timeline for, like, in my head, my timeline for fandoms I'm in and the years sometimes don't add up. Okay, what am I looking for? I want to make this, and for that I need this. That's it's 2 of those. That's 18 plus that's 24. Okay, so 48. Okay, I don't have enough then. Well, I have enough for 1. Yeah. Okay, I don't have enough. More mandrel saplings I plant. Because in my head, the problem with the timeline thing is that in my head, I got into Italia in 2018, but I can check that by just looking when I downloaded the first fan art for it, which was 2018. And that small thing throws basically all my, like, in my head, my fandom history timeline completely off. I can craft up the 4 blocks I need. Do I have enough? I do have enough. I don't have enough redstone. Oh! I need 2 redstone though. 2018 was 5 years ago, yeah. I remembered, oh, I need more than that. I remembered a song, oh well, the internet reminded me that, about a song, and I thought it was released in 2019, and 2019 was apparently very long ago. Okay, I need obsidian, which I can make with cobblestone. Okay, let me put these away for a moment. Let me grab 4 cobblestone. Let me grab this bucket. And I had to realize that 2019 was also 4 years ago, which is okay, I need a water bucket. Put that back. There we go, a block of obsidian. Despair.png, yep. Okay, I need those. I can put the bucket away. Go away, bucket. I have the drying bin somewhere. I have it here. What do I need? Please don't fall off the edge. I will be very sad. Mechanical. Okay, yep. And I need a squeezer. Wait, what? I need a squeezer? I don't, I lied. I need this bucket again though, and another obsidian. Something fell off. I figured out what it was. Okay, no, that's not that. Okay, like that. Like this, like that, like this, and like that. And then I have a mechanical drying bin. Yay! How do I power this? Shift for info. For drying items and fluids using energy. Okay. But yeah, shortly circling back to Italia for a moment. It's an anime where the countries are personified as humans, which is an interesting concept. Just like looking at it from a clinical view. I say it's an anime, it's mostly a manga, to be honest. There is an anime for it. But, like a lot of, like, more popular animes, like, there's a lot more, like, material in terms of manga than there is for anime. Oh, my pickaxe is broken again. Yay, how fun. I love this. And you know, the first version of it was called Italia Axis Powers. You know, the Axis Powers, the pinnacle of. No, I'm not gonna finish that. Do you see where I'm coming from? Yeah, the source material's not great. But what it did to me was also, I really got into it for quite a while. Let's be honest, I never quite left, and it also got me for a while interested in like geography and specifically European geography. And more importantly and more longer lasting, it got me really interested in history. Like, I now have like just a general interest in history and specifically an interest in Norwegian and more Nordic history in general. It's like a fairly big fandom. Now I'm curious, hold on. Let me look on my phone. Hold on. You can watch the trees. Let me look on my phone how many fixed AO3 sets there are. Is my sound on my phone? There it is. Archive of our own. On AO3, there are over 53,000 works for Italia. Which is quite a bit. From peaceful times, yep. Although, I will say, here's an admission from... I had a friend who got me vaguely interested in German Minecraft YouTubers at a time where also I like didn't really know English and was only floating around in German fandom spaces. And it's like German Minecraft YouTubers, and looking back, eventually when I was in a more Dream SMP focused phase, I realized that this whole Dream Not Found thing, I've seen this before. And I was reading fan fictions for these two on Instagram of all places. It's like, why? It's also like, I remember I was reading a lot of fan fiction when I was in Sweden with a family. Flashback sunshine. While I was, we were in Sweden for holiday, and at the time, me and my dad were sharing a bed because the house we were staying in had 2 double beds, and I sleep very tight, and my dad snores, and everyone else is bothered by it. So I was like, that's fine. But he also sleeps very fast, so I was just there in bed reading my fan fiction on Instagram. And you want to know, the frustrating part was that sometimes you accidentally like closed the page and then you couldn't find the thing and had to scroll for like 3 years. Something I quite like about a concept from German Minecraft is was something called oh, I am blanking. Varo. Varo. It's spelled Varo, and it's more. It's very Hunger Games-esque, but in a way that like everyone has like kind of a specific like amount of time that they are allowed to record and be on the server, and it's like, yeah. I can't really explain it well, because the thing was, since I watched one of the two people I was also reading fanfiction for, is because they didn't really take it seriously that time. They just did whatever. They, like, the very first episode is, they just, like, say the phrase, "If I was you, I would do blank," and then, like, insert something, and, this very much hindered them more than it did any good for them. But it was funny to watch, though. One of the things that definitely hindered them was in a game where there are people out to kill you. One of the phrases was, "If I was you, I would post our coordinates in the global chat right now." Which, you know, I don't think that was really the greatest of ideas ever. It's a really fun idea. There were like some other things. There was, I think it was the second one, where they kind of ended up, because of, for some reason, who would have thought this, but they ended up in a cave underground to hide from other players. Never could have seen that coming. And while they were staying down there, they did a kind of a game with, like, where you weren't allowed to say, like, 4, I think, specific words, which were yes, no, so just like a thinking sound and something else which I can't remember. And it ended, like, it started out with very deliberate questions and sentences to get the other to say the word, because the punishment was that you'd have to slap yourself on the cheek like one time. And eventually, it just kind of, you'd just be like, no, and then you'd suddenly have 2 times already. I like videos like this. It's where it's just like, we play Minecraft, but this is actually not the focus. We are instead just doing something else entirely. Which is why I will say, I was very upset when Williver's video with Tommy, where they weren't allowed to say the letter E, got put behind the, like, age barrier, and I wasn't able to watch it because I was still 17. And I had, like, on the account I was watching, I had actually put my real birthday in. So YouTube wouldn't allow me to watch it. And I had to wait until I was able to do that. And it's honestly one of my favorite, like, Wilbur set videos. It's hilarious. What am I doing? Making a new pickaxe. It's what I'm doing. An axe. I keep saying pickaxe. It's not a pickaxe, Bear. It's just an axe. Let me put the stick. Put some of that in there. Did I finish these 3? I didn't. There's still some wood left of there. Minecraft as background for me, it's also like the reason why I like Minecraft videos that tell a story so much, because it's less about the game. The game is more used as a medium to tell the story. And I think Minecraft is an amazing medium to tell stories in. No matter if you like telling a story via a single player world or a multiplayer world in SMP. We had to write like an essay in English once, and I was very tempted to write mine about like this exact thing, English, yes, Minecraft as a storytelling medium, but I switched it to something I can't remember, honestly. Because the reason why I switched was because I was getting a bit too it was getting too long, and I had to cut out too many things. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna write an entirely new thing. I think I deleted the file, so it doesn't exist anymore. Like a fool, I deleted my file. I don't know why I did, to be honest. I'm out of food again. But I don't even actually know why we had to write this essay. Like, we didn't really write a lot of essays in anything ever. We had these really long, important essays. I still don't know what to call them. We had like a seminar subject. It's what would be the direct translation, which basically, on my school specifically, was you had like a collection of topics which you otherwise didn't really have in school as a topic for the most part, and the one I did was for film, where we were told we would like learn about like film things and everything like that. We never really did. It was still, I liked the thing because it was quite chill overall. And I ended up writing one of the, I love lag, one of the 2 essays on, the first one sucked. It was awful because I forgot to submit a topic, so my teacher just assigned me a topic, and he gave me an awful subject. I had to write about, like, the narrative structure or something of a romantic comedy on the basis of a movie called The Lobster. Which I thought, I'm already not a fan of romantic comedy as a genre. Mostly because I'm not really a fan of, like, romance movies. And as it turns out, the movie I had to, like, base my things off of was also bad. Well, it wasn't really bad, it was just kind of boring. It had a, like, good, like, idea behind it. I really liked the, like, just what the idea was, because the concept of it was interesting, but the execution of it was not great. It's like, in my eyes, it's like a movie where you think like film student movie. It was a British comedy, and oh dear. The fun part about this though is that I wrote my entire essay for that movie in English, because I was also watching the movie in English and I was also having trouble finding non-English sources, so I was just like, yeah, the teacher I have in this was also my English teacher, so obviously he knows English. So I just wrote the entire thing in English. Which had the fun side effect that I instead just let one of my online friends look it over so it doesn't look sounds incredibly awkward. the other essay where I actually did remember to submit a topic, I wrote on the topic of the breaking of the fourth wall, also as a narrative element for movies, and I based that on the movie Deadpool. I chose the topic in part just because I wanted to watch Deadpool, and that was as good as an excuse as any to watch it. Is this axe seriously broken already again? I'm gonna scream. Let me sleep for a moment. And that essay was also... The problem with both essays was finding sources. So in both times my like sources were kind of spread thin. Which definitely lost me some points. But I did okay on both of them. I got a B- for both of them, I think. Like we had a point system in like from grades 11 till 13, where with 15 points being the best and 0 being the worst. And I got 10 points for both essays I did for like the seminar. I do write. Funnily enough, as far as Twitter is concerned, I don't really write. Because I only really share art on Twitter. They don't know that currently I don't do any of this. Anything really. I did a month straight of like Minecraft YouTuber drawings, or like just like Minecraft streamer drawings, and I got kind of burned out from that looking back, specifically for it. So currently I'm not really doing anything because I'm also like, I started uni and apparently, as it turns out, this takes a lot of time. Specifically, I'm doing math and physics for education. So essentially, I'm doing a lot of math and a lot of physics and a slight bit of like things for the education part. And it's a lot of work. I'm still very much procrastinating on everything, but it still takes a lot of work. I am doing the streaming, yep. To be fair, all exercises I got given either yesterday or today, and I have a week for each of them. So currently I'm not really that much procrastinating. In my defense. I do very much need to do them though. Okay. You can munch through those. That's not the chest. Boop. Why do I have so much mineral wood now? Let me just throw that in there. Okay, those the pig stuck up things. Let me grab these. The thing for me with streaming is something that I recently had the realization of, is that I do really like streaming, but for some reason I have like kind of like 2 times set where I want to start stream, which is either 9 or 10 my time. Like in the evening for my time. And my brain, when it's just like slightly past, it's like, oh well, guess we won't stream at all today. And I'm like, why? I really had to convince my brain today that when I looked at the clock and it was like 22:01, that yes, we can still stream. It's okay. It's literally a minute. Calm yourself. You have truffle in here? I do. Oh no. Do I have a hoe? Didn't I have a hoe? Am I imagining that? I was quite sure I did, but apparently I was wrong. I do. There it is. There we go. Something I will say is that I've made so many friends. Like, well, acquaintances. None of them really friends so far. Brain isn't really anti-streaming. Brain is just full of autism. A lot of things my brain is like, barely passed, well, nothing we can do about that. One day, I woke up like a bit sick. I was very nauseous, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna close. Thank you, stream notification. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna close my eyes for like a little bit. And what happened was I fell asleep in a way that I woke up like 15 minutes after my lecture would have started. Well, it did start, I just wasn't there. I was like, okay, I could get up. But I'm also still feeling not great. And also it's already 15 past. So I just didn't bother and didn't show up to that. Don't fall off, please. Okay, I have, how many cards do I have? 4. Please. The thing is, wait, idea. Oh, I can just mute my laptop. Novel concept. Where was I? I didn't know. Let's start a new topic. Let me breed the chickens. Something that's been bothering me for a while now is that, like I did my username, a while back. I didn't even disable audio, I just turned the volume all the way down. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Which I guess turning the volume all the way down is also disabling the audio. Yes, my username. There's... It's meant to be... Be a PNG is out of a job. Yeah. Maybe I'll bring Beer PNG back eventually. Some days maybe I'll just like, I don't want to wear this mask. I'm just gonna put on a PNG and chill. It's like meant to be slightly like a sentence, but there's a mistake in it because it should be Honeybee writes with an S at the end, but it's just Honeybee write. He, she, it, S come to it. We learned this in 3rd grade, Bear. Anyways, slight other thing I found slightly hilarious today was I was reading something and I couldn't even tell you what I was reading. But whatever I was reading was there was a sentence where it was like oh no. What was I? Yes. Honeybee writes with an S, but I screwed up when I made my username. It wasn't always Honeybee Ride. There used to be a different word on the starts and the beginning. I used to be called Tom's Bear Ride, which was the very first iteration of it, and I used it for fanfiction.net. So it's just a fanfiction pseudonym, and now it's become just my username everywhere after I changed it. The reason why I changed it was because I was like, I haven't been reading any Harry Potter fanfictions for a long time now. I guess I can change my username to be something more broad. And I was like, what can I put with the word bear? Because that's the like main name I was going by. And I didn't want to change right at the end. So I was like, bears like honey. Let's just put honey in front of that. So now I'm called Honey Bear Ride. And I was doing a funny when I was making my VODs channel, because my VODs channel is called Honeybee Road. Oh, grammar. Bear origin story. Yeah, I think this is actually the first time I've ever really said it, how my username came to be. The truth is, it's just a fanfiction pseudonym. You've all been fooled. I just got a tattoo attached to it. It's the same reason why my symbol, my profile picture on Twitch has this weird symbol, and my bear character, Teddy, also has this symbol on its stomach. It's just a symbol I randomly made up one day because I was doodling on my leg. And my mom was like, oh, this looks cool. And I was like, okay. And then I integrated it into a story. And then I didn't really abandon the story, I just haven't been working on it at all, because I kind of don't really like the concept, or like the original concept anymore, but I also haven't been bothering changing the concept. I also partially stopped working on it, because the thing is, I was just like, the story was, I was browsing Pinterest a lot, and I kept like seeing like the astrology post. I was like, couldn't it be funny, like, to make like a story where all like the zodiac signs are personified, and like slightly based on these, or like that was the idea, and then I never based them on any of the posts. But I did make characters for all the zodiac signs, and eventually I was talking to someone by now, and they were like, did you just reinvent Homestuck? And I was like, what on earth are you talking about? And they said, Homestuck, very popular webcomic. And I was like, I guess I did reinvent Homestuck on accident without knowing about it. which is also part of the reason why it's been abandoned. Because I don't want anyone else to tell me, hi, aren't you just reinventing Homestuck? Because no, I didn't know Homestuck at the time. I have never read it in my life. I think, based on how I am as a person, more people would be shocked to find out that I didn't read Homestuck than if I did read it. I think I give off that sort of vibe. I like to think, at least. Where did my place uplinks go there? What do I need more of? I could use some more bone things. Let me plant those. Yeah. I like to have like original story ideas, even though they may be inspired by various other things. Like an idea for a short story, where looking back, I was like this. Like I wrote it down somewhere, and I put somewhere inspired by this video, and I looked at it again, and I was like, huh. We did just kind of actually just rip off this entire video, and it wasn't animatic. This entire animatic storyline, did we though? We even stole the title! Inspired, are you sure about that, my guy? Okay. We are now on a mineral berry diet for a while. I think the funnier things when you're like taking inspiration from things is when you don't realize you've been taking inspiration from things. Or the most hilarious version, kind of like with my Zodiac story, when you do something without knowing somebody else has done this concept before. I have a D&D character called Sergeant Plim. They're great, and they're also absolutely awful. I created this character. Well, I was like, while I was doing character creation, I was like looking through the things, and I just did things I thought could be fun. And they're like chaotic, not chaotic, lawful neutral, lawful evil type of character. Because I thought that would be a really fun thing to play as. And they're a soldier, like the like job. I forgot what it's called. A D&D verse. It's like it's soldier. They're a soldier, and the way the D&D story we had and never finished because of timing problems. Was like started with my character and someone else's character in a prison on what we called Fantasy Australia, and I forgot the actual name of it. And Sergeant Plim ended themselves there because they're in Allen, and they were the head of like a group which was very much for information gathering instead of real fighting in a sense. They did some fighting, but it was a lot more stealth missions, if that makes sense. And their methods to get said information out of people they held captive was not always great, let's call it that. It was not always great in a sense that despite the government of this world the story was taking place in being very corrupt, they looked at it and went, we are going to send you to prison for war crimes. And Plim was very a government supporter. they were, what's the word? A paladin? I think it was paladin. I can check this, actually. I have the file for it. I'm going to check this. Live on stream now. I will come to an end for this eventually. This will loop itself back around to what I said about inspiration. Where is this? This should be in D&D. Plim sheet. Oh. They were a paladin. Yeah. What was my best stat? Dexterity. And my second best was charisma. Dexterity I had 17 and charisma I had 16. My worst was constitution by a long margin. I had 9 and then also a -1 as well. Oof. Yeah, but anyway, they ended themselves there, and it's very much a bootlicker type of person. I wanted to make a horrid person, and eventually, I was going through things. I realized I was watching Outsiders, not this time. I watched it before. I watched parts of it before. And one of the people in there, his character, I was watching his character, and I realized that, I've seen this before. This is awfully familiar. And I think I was vaguely aware of Outsiders when I was creating Plim. I think I created Plim the very first iteration of them first, and then became aware about Outsiders, and apparently managed to subconsciously steal a personality from a character and incorporate it to my own character. But Plim is still near and dear to me as my first D&D, first and only, sadly, D&D character I've made. I like playing characters. I was talking with someone named Chips. And we got on the topic about D&D, and I mentioned the Plim, and I mentioned also another character I've played, and original characters I have made but never played as because they're just for story and not for role playing. And Chips told me that I play characters that nobody really wants to play. The other character was called Mulberry for a more ARG type of roleplay. Essentially, it was kind of an ARG, but it was also done a lot through roleplaying. And we each got assigned a tree, and I got assigned Mulberry, and then we had to make a character for that. And the character I made was the fight of put in an awful situation, rude to other people, swearing a lot. And we got given an age range that our characters should be kind of between 18 and 25, about that in years, and my character was 18. So, because a lot of other people made their character 20-ish, younger than a lot of the other characters. Mulberry was very direct and very scared of the situation and reacting in ways that weren't good, but also kindly understandable, but still not good. Stop fighting people. And then the problem was I got too busy with exams at the time. I had final exams and I wasn't able to continue. But it was fun playing Mulberry. She was a fun character to play. Whoop. I'm not hungry. I was like, oh, why can't I eat anything? I wonder why. I wonder why. I love making characters. I love characters and world building. I love writing in general. I wonder who could have thought that. I have a lot of OCs. I do have some which are like kind of more like main OCs. I definitely have 5 which are the 5 I tend to call my main OCs. I've grouped them together in a group called Potties because for the very first iteration I made of them, they were intended for a story which was, for a lot of it, inspired by a One Direction fan fiction. Great start. Yes. Great speaking you've got there. The story was, like... How do I do this? Like this? No, not like that. I think I did it... It's like this? It is! I wouldn't create. Okay, how do I open this? How do I get things in you? I don't know yet. Let's put that in there. Yeah, they're intended for story, like, where I had these 5 people. These 5 characters were intended as outsiders from the school to have a podcast, which was like the concept of like a podcast or like any medium where people's secrets and like rumors get like told and confirmed and all that, like that. They have since very much evolved from that, although I still have that podcast part as part of the like backstory. However, these have by now much more become like my way to look at like how social media, like how just social media is. Like, I gave all of them, like, things, that, I gave all of them jobs that are, let me go up, please. They're like, public attention jobs. That's, like, something like that. They're called, well, the nicknames, not full character names. They do have a lot of backstory and full names and all that. They're very developed by now. I made them over 5 years ago. I have Sid, who is a singer. I have Candy, who is a model. I have Nathaniel, who is an artist. He is kind of like the least in the public eye. Like, he has like an Instagram and a Twitter where he posts art and all that, and has managed to like get his art really out to the public and do like things. But as an anonymous artist, more like Bloom's like starting to get like also like comfortable like sharing a face connected to an art. But like still not as much in the public eye as compared to the other ones. There's Momo, who is an actor, and Theo, who, because Crunch is dead, is a Minecraft streamer and YouTuber. I need to go up 2 blocks, please. Oh, I've picked up a chest. And these four and like the like kind of fictional fan base that they have is like my way of how most realistic. Yeah, it's very much just like my playground of people. They are quite developed with old things, but it's also still like, yeah, I have these characters, they're here for fun. I do things, I've written very, not vent art stories with them. They have been through as much as I have in the past 5 years. And they have grown up since. All 5 of them. Somehow, I don't know why, really, to be honest, don't ask me. Started as, mostly, not all 5 of them, cis heterosexual guys. Nathaniel has always been not straight. He started out as gay and has since ended up bisexual. We have Theo, who between 2018 and now has since become trans in the direction of female to male, trans masculine representation. You'll have to see it. And he is also aromantic and pansexual. Momo is non-binary. They, them. And asexual and pan-romantic. I made these like sexualities and all that. And I came to the realization that Momo and Theo just make up for 2 people who are our ace and pan. It's kind of funny, actually. Candy has gone through the most in terms of like queer, being queer. She is by now trans femme as a demigirl. And is bi. She has also was during times where a lot of stories were not the pinnacle of mental health. The one who like got hit with the most of it, if that makes sense. And in the process, I was also like attempting at least to tell stories about like how having a bad mental health yourself is not great for the people around you. Like a lot of Candy's actions, like in the stories, are really not great. It's a lot of pushing people away and being deliberately bad. Anyways, Nathaniel, as I stated, started out as homosexual, has since ended up bisexual, and biromantic, just bi. Essentially, the reason for that I'll explain later. And is still cis, but just also uses like fun, flowery neo-pronouns, because why not? A, nobody makes the rules for pronouns. B, these are my characters. I can do whatever I want with them. How do I make a wooden hopper? I just saw on the craft a wooden hopper. Okay, there. And then you have Sid. No, not Sid. I lied. Vio. Used to be called Sydney, or Sid for short. Changed names to Octavia, or Vio for short. Vio is also still cis, and uses he, they as pronouns. Well, he's cis with like an asterisk, because I'm not sure. Neither are they. You know, sometimes it just be like that. about that is that at the time I was making these characters, I was like already identifying myself as somewhere within the LGBTQ community. I don't remember exactly what I was saying at the time, but I knew about gay people. I just wasn't like, I just hadn't yet grasped the concept that I could apply the concept of gay people to my OCs. To some degree. Anyways, as I was looking back, Nathaniel and Candy have, like, for a long time in that been, like, in a relationship. They're one of the, the thing is, I am a romantic, and I noticed that because a lot of the stories and a lot of the dynamics I have between characters are not romantic. But I didn't notice that through that, but it kind of also came as a, get this free. So, you know. But Candy and Nate have always been, well, not always, for a long time been a couple. And even with, because a lot of the stories I wrote, I have incorporated just into the characters that they are today, as like backstory or things that happened in the past. And despite all that, and despite Candy in those moments and stories and the past not being good, she like got better. I forgot Candy's pronouns. They're she, they. Like, they still hold on together and have like gone through together and healed together. And you know what? That's also a love story that needs to be told. A funny realization, though, is that Candy has, like, these characters have families and backstories and all the jazz. They're essentially their own people by now, given with slightly unrealistic jobs, but they're their own people. There's so much I have for these. Nate has a sister. A sister who's a trans woman. And I finally realized that his cousin, who is just like Bloom's sister, also a lesbian. There's an awful uptick of characters surrounding him who are either or. No, that's not an English sentence. Who are lesbian and or trans fan. And you know what? Good for him. Yeah. There is... I also... like... Some of the things I was learning in these stories are fun, and some of the other things I'm like, why though? The like relationships between all 5 of my potties are complicated. Just because of how long they've existed and how many stories I've told with them, and I have a lot of things that I keep as like canon. Essentially every headcanon I've ever had for these is canon. I am the one who makes canon. Nothing's a headcanon for me. I forgot what I was doing actually. I'm so lost right now. Okay, great question. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just chatting right now. Okay, focus. No, don't focus actually. We bowl today. I just talk about my OCs today. Like these dynamics and relationships have gone through so much. And like I like that a lot. The friendship dynamic between all 5 of these is that Leo and Theo were kind of like the first 2 out of these who became friends. They befriended each other in like elementary school when Theo moved to moved back to the UK. And there his father kind of got moved to a neighborhood, and Vio's family Vio's grandmother and grandfather helped them a lot, and eventually they just became really, really good friends. They moved through school together, and the first of the other 3 that got added was Nate. For I don't know, can't remember when, to be honest. I can't remember my own timeline. It was Nate, then Momo, and then the latest one with Candy, who is, compared to the others, a year older because she had to repeat a year after having missed too much because too many stays at the psych ward. So Candy repeated a year, made friends with Vio specifically, who both of them really rough patches, not the greatest time. Things were bad. Through a series of things, Candy and Vio kind of split off from the others. Before Candy got back in an inpatient stay for mental health. At the same time, coincidentally, I write this story. Nate also ended up being in the same ward, and they made friends there and talked to each other, and eventually came out of it understanding each other a lot better and actually having a good relationship. Good job, Candy. You have gotten one good relationship. And this eventually makes its way into a romantic relationship, like I said. And they talk things out. They sort through problems, they sort through issues, they sort through what did I do to you? And things work themselves out. Well, not always perfectly, but they are still working out having interpersonal relationships. Because so am I. And these people grow with me. Relationships are hard. Later stories. Yeah, happy endings. Now they're all on public display with all their past traumas for people to dig into. Yay! Vio has, like I said, he's a singer-songwriter. He does music, essentially. He does music and people like the music. And he does a lot of the songs he writes. Well, something that he got a lot of attention for is an album about their relationships and how life was, and that's full of past traumas and all that, and it's got so big, and now all of that is out for the big world to see, and isn't that scary? On the other hand, I've also had a lot of fun. I didn't finish it, but because cringe is absolutely dead, and I can write whatever I kind of want to, especially if it's just for me. I have like a snippets of a story where I just put 4 of them, excluding Momo, on MCC, because why not? I can do that. It was fun. I also had a lot of fun being like, yeah, these probably played Minecraft as children. I have all the power, yes. I can, like, these are just like, I like write with these, and I'm just like, that's a fun idea, and I write that. I was watching various Anthony Padilla videos a while back, and I was like, yep, put Theo on there. It's my playground. Like I said, Knight has a cousin and also a sister. And his sister is like, I don't really have a story for her. she's in a nice romantic relationship with another woman, and they're absolutely lovely together. They're great. On the other hand, you have his cousin called Babette. I'm saying this very hesitantly because I've made the mistake of making like Nate's family French, not knowing any French at all or how to pronounce names. And Babette is in a relationship with someone else, and their relationship is like, they have a good relationship with each other, and they're working through the kind of trauma that comes with like her partner losing all of her mobility in an accident. And it's the like kind of healing together and working through like that with the power of love. It's sad if I think too much about it, but in the big concept, that's nice. They're good together. They don't blame each other. There's a lot of interconnected stories. And it's like, something I also like doing is reworking OCs and giving them, like, reworking them from the original stage to be something that a character I would want to write about, because what I like to do is have characters and be able to put them into various stories while still having like keeping a consistent personality with each of them. And sometimes there's aspects that stay like a long time for various characters. I have a character called Mishka, who started out as an OC for there's a concept on like fanfiction.de, specifically for Harry Potter fanfiction. There was one where someone would like make like a story beginning, and people would submit characters to be like worked into the story. And I made one of those, and I made a character for that story, and that became Mishk. And a lot of the original story beats of who Mishk as a character was are still present. And their story is still one about learning to move on after the death of a friend. And like the thought of like blame. And that's something I've had since the like start of their existence. But besides that, the character has gone through some other iterations. For once, a lot of these characters started out as teenagers, like yeah, teenagers my age, and have since become like young adults. Put those guys in situations for real though. Mishka is like, I had the character, I reworked the character, and then I reworked the character again. And now this character has kind of stayed that way. I reworked the character, and then I kind of inserted, like, I had the idea to use them for, like, a very much OC-driven, like, archives team for, like, the Magnus Archives. And that is where a lot of these characters have since currently gotten their current iteration from. Well, a lot of these. Some of these. Mishka being one of them. I still don't think their name is actually Mishka. I'm thinking that I've been keeping saying the wrong name, and that's bothering me. In theory, I should find this. In theory, I say. That's someone else. That's also someone else. Here. It is Mishka. I was right. I think I just have... I have a character called Murtis, which is just kind of similar. Manifest Mishka is a very Norman Russian name. Murtis is not. Murtis is from an entirely different story, unconnected to everyone I was just talking about. Murtis has also gone through a lot of... there's basically two versions of Murtis, and there's the first one, and then there's the current one. And between those, he's aged up a lot. That's a big thing. Murtis is from a story where I was like, concepts such as death and life and nature and creation, what if I personified those and then make, like, children of these personifications? Surely this has never been done before. This is even more funnier. Because I have made a story very similar to that myself before. Which is set, once again, in another different story. But Murtis and his friend Jasper are like, Murtis is the son of death. However, I was like, I don't want to make my death character dark and gloomy. So Murtis has colorful dyed hair and, like, colorful and pastel clothing. I did! Yeah! I did! Murtis is a children's therapist, or like a children and teenagers therapist. And he then ends up working with a child from so personification of life. And essentially, Murtis picked up this job as a therapist to help those who struggle specifically with like more suicidal thoughts and all that. To despite and especially being a descendant of death, who is not a great person in the story, and working on that, it's like, that's, yes. On the other hand, Jasper is related to the concept of nature and does work as like a climate activist and like that. It's fun. They're fun. They're best buddies. There's like, I wrote this and I kind of like, they started out as teenagers, and in that iteration I never really had anything romantic, and so this thing is, especially with a lot of like characters I have, is if they didn't start with something romantic, they probably won't have anything romantic in later iterations. There are some exceptions to this, but for the most part, that's how that works. I just noticed it is nearly 1 a.m. in 12 minutes, and I have to get up at 6. Oops! Let me shortly wrap up my thing. Theo is one of those examples. He started out as just a friend, and the entirety of the parties is like their relationships are vague and they're platonic, but they're also like friends in a way where you could think they're like romantic with one another. It's like I can't really explain it. They're good friends, but Veo specifically, besides that, also has gotten love interest I specifically made for him. He works as like a not preschool, for like pre-kindergarten, that type of thing, where Veo sometimes picks up his cousin, and they fall in love there. How nice. Can I think of anyone else who has gotten, like, there is, the thing about Myrtus is that, like, not Myrtus, Mishka, is that his story, like, he had always just a friend, but this friend who is also the reason why their story is like about like the concept of blame after death, has like had romantic feelings for Mishka while not having those returned really. Although eventually, as Mishka like slowly, like in the beginning, Mishka very much realizes that it's mostly just like a platonic, extremely platonic love, but like it's something where they realize how much they pushed their friend away, and that weighs down, and the concept of how much is your love as a friend worth over someone who loves you as more than a friend. And on that note, I am ending stream. Wait. I have this hat, by the way, and it's annoying me specifically because I also want to record something and replay mod, and I can't have this stupid hat. And yeah, I didn't really do a lot, did I? Heavy topics to go to bed to. Relaxing heavy topics with Bear to relax and fall asleep to. Yep. I like writing real human beings. Anyways, I'm gonna look if I can rate someone, a friend of mine, or not. Let me check. No, I can't. Nobody's online. In that case, bye-bye, stream. Bye-bye. Hold on, wait. Bye-bye. Have a nice sleep. I'm having a nice sleep in... Probably not already, but... yeah, I will have, and it's gonna be a slightly short sleep. But yeah. Bye-bye. Have a nice day or night. Bye-bye.